Yeah, let's continue with merger and acquisition activity. If merger happens, what happens? Or acquisition happens, what happens to the companies, and what happens to the employees? What will be the working atmosphere? Let us discuss in detail. Merger is generally defined as the joining of two or more different organizations under one common owner and management structure. That is the meaning of merger. Acquisition is the process of one corporate entity acquiring control of another corporate entity by purchase, swap, or some other methods. These are the general meaning of merger and acquisition. Moving on to the next slide. According to KMPG survey last year, merger and acquisitions are at an all-time high with 4.7 trillion of global deals signed last year. Right? This is a survey. Although the payoff of successful merger and acquisition is great, these are high risk deals. It is not just about the financial gains. Reputations are on the line. Stakeholders observe nervously because I have invested. Stakeholders, who are stakeholders? Who are directly and indirectly connected with the business. And in order to ensure the expected return on investment is delivered, a great deal of planning around integrating company culture must go into the preparation. Here we are talking about culture. Two different work culture will be merged together. So cultural integration issues. After an acquisition, the merger is a difficult undertaking and often controversial. Employees may feel confused or unsure about what the future holds, and uncertainty can undercut the upsides of the deal. This is controversial. Companies or employees will be confused or they won't understand what is going to be, what will be their position, whether the company will be the new company which is formed will retain them or they will remove them, anything. So they will be in dilemma to continue when there is a lack of communication, an incongruent cultural fit, or a poor integration plan. Many mergers fail to positively impact the business, not delivering on the expected return on investment. In fact, research has shown that around 70% of mergers and acquisitions fail to deliver their anticipated benefits because of the cultural issues. Two different cultures will be coming together. Handling them is really challenging. That is why 70% of the M&As are leading to failure because of the confused employees. Because most MA have financial, operational, or positioning motivations as the driver. Many organizations fail to recognize culture as an influence that can derail the deal, and neglecting how a merger will affect your people can lead to many problems down the road. So a company, both the companies which are merged should sit together to deal with their financial operations and uh, how to deal with the existing employees. Some companies will neglect this part and leading to cultural dispute or cultural issues which may derail the deal, which may leading to failure. Communicating, communicate early and often. So when the people on the inside feel as though they are left in the dark, they are unlikely to jump on board with change. Transparency is key here. Means each company should the merger who are in the process of merger and acquisition should deal with and with the employees in a transparent way. They should tell openly what is going to happen and how they are safeguarded and how they are secured, how they are going to be benefited. Everything should be uh, updated to the employees upfront. When our people come along on the journey and see and understand the vision of the future, they are more likely to support the integration support. When employee feels that we are secured and it is beneficial for all of us, definitely employees will support the integration process, and it is leading to success of MA. In order to ensure internal buy-in, you need people to feel confident in the decision to merge companies. Employees should feel secure in their job and valued in their position. You need employees on both sides of the merger to get on board with the change. Both the employees, I mean to say, the employees of both the organizations should mentally accept that yes, this change is going to happen for the betterment of the employees as well as for the company. Keeping everyone in the loop about the change ahead is an important first step. In order to establish common ground, you have to recognize and address gaps. Define each culture and map them next to each other. Where are they not aligned? Not determining differences is key to figuring out what shifts need to be made and where you might run into problems. So area of problems should be identified before merger M&A. Be clear and direct about disparities so you can tackle them head on. As we proceed in the merging process, a manager should be able to find out the problematic areas. If they are clear on that, if they have the problems for that, definitely it will lead to it will avoid disparities so that it is easy to tackle the problems which may occur in future. A company's culture is made up of the values, beliefs, and behaviors that are shared among all the people within your organization. Oftentimes, culture is something that is difficult to pin down, and as a result, leaders may steer away from clearly defining their culture. However, it is very important to define the culture we are trying to build. New culture is going to be built because of M&A. Leaders should be aligned and clear so they can clearly articulate the new organization's aspiration for the future and then behave accordingly. So it's important to put in place the measures and incentives that will fuel the behaviors that will then drive your culture, the new culture. Dedicate the resources needed to create tools for facilitating cultural integration, measurement, and the management. So separate wing can be shorter period can be created, and they will deal with only these kind of cultural related problems, how they are going to integrate the employees of two different organizations, and how far it is successful, and how far they are able to manage this cultural integration and the problems which may arise. Celebrate the change. In the end, cultural integration is about both sides adopting, celebrating the new culture that is born from the merger. This is the time of coming together and taking the best that both organizations have to offer. It is an opportunity for growth to get aligned, adopt new thinking, strengthen your culture, and move your business forward. Overall, this is merger is really challenging to the human resource managers how they are going to integrate the culture. So, after proper integration, definitely this is the time to enjoy because we built the new organization, and the focus of the organization is also good for the employees and the company, and everything is aligned about adopt new thinking. Everything is new in the culture, and the new organization itself is the new, and success of the business will be depending upon how we are dealing with cultural change. Its process and brand strategy can help. Oftentimes, M&As, merger and acquisitions, require an investment in brand strategy to really ensure the expected return on investment is delivered by the employees. Don't expect the cultural integration to happen overnight. It will take its own time to build. It is not like mixing water and milk, which mixes very fast, but it is not like that. It is like mixing harder materials to harder material. Dedicating the time and the resources to developing and articulating your new brand. It is how to build the new brand under new name will help enable both cultures to understand the opportunities of the merger, and creating a newly developed employer brand after a merger will help everyone get on the board and aligned with the new brand and the future of an integrated culture. So because of the merger, new organization came out and the brand also will be new. So employer brand will be new in the market because it emerges out with the new name. With the right investment and the focus on employees and culture, all employees will meaningfully embrace the changes required during the merger, and as a result business will thrive moving forward because performance will be more, and because employees are happy, there may be less cultural conflicts, working good working environment, good compensation, motivated workers. Definitely it will thrive moving forward in the business.